We are so excited you're here to get set up for your first month using Experience Curriculum. Experience Curriculum is an easy-to-implement research-based curriculum system that includes digital lessons and hands-on learning materials. It has been empowering and supporting educators for over 30 years and is now seamlessly integrated with Brightwheel's all-in-one childcare software. This video is broken up into focus sections. You can navigate to different parts of this video using the toolbar below or video description if you would like to rewatch specific sections in the future with your teachers. You can also go to our onboarding page for more support with using Experience Curriculum with Brightwheel. The expert-designed Experience Curriculum Kit is mailed directly to your program each month. Let's start with opening up this box and diving in. Each box is based on a monthly theme and will be set up the same way. If this is your first month, you'll receive a Getting Started kit. This may arrive separately. In each monthly box, you'll find your lesson pack, which contains your weekly lesson materials, your circle time materials, and your teacher tools. You'll find individually wrapped supply bags for each lesson, containing materials such as art supplies, puzzles, and manipulatives. The Getting Started kit sets you up for success. It includes a Getting Started guide, developmental continuum of skills poster, circle time displays and posters, a weather station, calendar labels, title cards, and station signs. You'll also find feelings pockets, an alphabet strip, loose letter parts, letter and number cards, a pocket cube, daily routine cards, and songs and transitions. Let's look at your lesson bundle pack. It contains your 4 weekly lesson packs, plus your circle time pack and teacher tools pack. In your Teacher Tools pack, you'll find 4 weekly teacher guides, tracks and lyrics, a gathering list, a monthly theme web poster, and 4 weekly skill charts. The Circle Time pack features the following: a calendar grid and numbers, a color and shape mat, Forest Friends poster, alphabet and number cards, and math manipulatives, a theme poster, key vocabulary cards, phonic photo cube cards, and loose letter mats. Each weekly lesson pack and supply bag contains books, puzzles, games, and math mats. There are art activities and storytelling pieces. Also, a daily conversation poster, a family newsletter, and more. Now, let's walk through how to get started. Step 1. Locate the lesson pack bundle. Remember, this contains your 4 weekly lesson packs, plus your Circle Time pack and Teacher Tools pack. Step 2. Locate the Week 1 Lesson 1 package. This pack contains all of your daily lessons for Week 1. Each daily lesson is separated by a green cover sheet. Step 3. Locate the Circle Time pack. Use these materials to set up your Circle Time display for the month. Everything is organized to make setup simple and quick. Step 4. Locate the Teacher Tools pack. Look for the guide covering Lessons 1 through 5. Start with the weekly introduction and quick peek pages to get an overview of the upcoming lessons and materials. Use the gathering list to support you in collecting the materials you'll need. Check your teacher guide for the activities in Week 1 Lesson 1 and match it with the corresponding lesson from your lesson pack. Then grab the matching supply bag and any extra items from your gathering list. Each supply bag is clearly labeled by lesson number. Step 5. Repeat for each day of the week. Each weekly pack contains 5 lessons, 1 per day. With everything laid out and ready to go, you'll save time and be fully prepared to dive into teaching. You'll have high-quality research-based lessons, and with the materials that are included, you'll save hours of prep time. This is taken to another level with the Brightwheel app. You have all your learning activities available digitally, plus resources like music will be ready to go. Let's dive in. First, let's log into Brightwheel on your desktop and go to the Learning tab. This is where you can access your lesson plans. First, let's start with the Lesson Plan tab. Here you can see your Experience Curriculum lesson plans and any lesson plans you have previously created. As an admin, you can assign a week's worth of lessons to any classroom. As a teacher, you can assign to your classroom. To do this, first click on the week you would like to assign. Now you can see the weekly lesson plans that are aligned with your Experience Curriculum kit, and you can easily and quickly see which skills are being assessed for each activity. These were organized into different sections like circle time, STEAM, small group, and more. You can also change these sections to times of the day or even add additional sections to match your program's daily schedule. From here, any changes made as an admin prior to assigning it to a room will apply to all classrooms. Teachers can then make changes to their classroom when logged in on a desktop. You also have the option to arrange the activities to fit the schedule of your program. You can move the learning activities around to different times or days by dragging and dropping them. For example, if you want to add the Creative Corner activity to your workshop time, you can easily drag and drop it down to that section. Or if you have a special event and couldn't get to the Creative Corner activity that day and wanted it to be an option on a different day, you can drag it and drop it to that day's lesson. Also, you can add new activities to your daily schedule. If there was an activity your children loved and you want to repeat it, you can add it to the lesson plan. Find the section you want to add the activity to and then click on the plus sign. You can add any activity you have access to. For example, maybe there's an activity that you created that you want to use to supplement Experience curriculum. You can easily add that activity here as well. If you want to see a summary of each activity, you can click Show Summary. This will show you the details of each activity. To learn more about the activity, you can click on it. Now you can see the description, instructions, and supplies needed for this activity. At the bottom, there is also a space to add a note. As an admin, if a note is added before assigning it to a room, the note will appear to all classrooms. As a teacher, your notes will only be added to your classroom. Now let's go back to the previous view by clicking the back button. Okay, now you have organized the lesson plans. Let's assign these to your classrooms so they can be used to start teaching. First, I'm going to click Assign to Rooms at the top left. Both teachers and admins can assign lessons to a room. Only admins can assign lessons to multiple rooms. You can assign 1 week's worth of lessons per room per week, but if you need an activity from another week, you can always customize your week using the Add Activity feature. Once in a room, a teacher can make changes to the lesson plan as needed. Any changes made here will only affect this classroom. To see what lesson plans have been assigned to each room, click on the Room's Plan button on the top left. It also provides a quick glance of the assigned week and theme. If you want to quickly jump into the details of the weekly lesson plan, you can click View. Also in the desktop view, if you want to search for an activity, you can always go to the Learning Activities in the Library section. From here, you can search and filter by the skill, category, or type. Or for instance, you can type peacock in the search bar. You can click to see the details and instructions, or simply click the plus sign to add it to your lesson. You can choose the week, day, and section where you want the activity to appear. This can be useful if you want to search for an activity you created or want to repeat an activity from Experience curriculum. Okay, now let's jump into the mobile view. For teachers to see Experience curriculum from their mobile device, a lesson must be assigned to the room from the desktop view. It's important to remember that teachers will not have access to these lesson plans on a mobile device until they are assigned to the room from a desktop. Once logged in as a teacher on a mobile device, you can see the week of lessons has been assigned. Then you can click on the activity and see the details. Click to easily find the supplies, skills, and directions from the learning activity. This also matches what's in the teacher guide. This will make your day-to-day so much smoother. With our new assessments product, Brightwheel customers can upgrade to get access to specialized tools for documenting child progress against developmental benchmarks, monitoring developmental trends over time, and sharing meaningful updates with families. As a teacher, you'll have all you need to implement the lessons right at your fingertips. As your children are participating in the activity, you'll be able to easily log an observation in the app. Teachers can then select the students the observation applies to. Teachers can then update the time and provide details on what benchmarks they observed. You will also find pre-populated notes so that parents can have more details about what their children are learning throughout the day at your program. You can always edit the note to make any additions or changes you want. You can check or uncheck staff only based on if you want to share the note with the parents or just log it internally. Teachers can even add a picture to document the student's learning. Now you can see the complete observation. We know parents love hearing what their children learned and the experience they have had, so we definitely want to encourage you to use this feature. That's it for our overview of Experience Curriculum. We are so excited for you to start digging in. In the meantime, if you have any questions about the curriculum or the digital features, you can navigate to our onboarding page. You can also find instructions for how to contact our support team there. We hope you enjoy Experience Curriculum, now available in Brightwheel.